Welcome to another video with me. In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your Namecheap domain name to Bluehost. If you don't have an account with Bluehost, I'll leave the link of Bluehost in the description. I'll also leave a link of Namecheap in the description. Or I'll leave a link of Bluehost on my screen there as well. It's called richmedia1.com/Bluehost. Use that link and it will lead you into the Bluehost homepage so you can access it. Use those links and then I'll see you on my PC in a minute. Okay, here we are on my Bluehost account, right? So if you don't have an account with Bluehost, you can go on the link here and type richmedia1.com/Bluehost. Right? It's just, I want to show you the type of hosting I use so that you can also benefit, so that you are able to install several websites. So here, for example, you can benefit 70% off and a free domain, right? If you click here on Get Started once you're here, and there are several plans. So there's a basic, there's a Choice Plus, there's an online store, and there's a Pro. The one that I use is the Choice Plus, right? But there's an even more advanced online store and the Pro. So you can go ahead and select the one that I recommend is the online store. It has a lot of features, like you can have up to 100 gigabyte SSD storage, unlimited websites. There's quite a lot of things that you can benefit from. So my recommendation would be to go for the online store. As you can see, there's quite a lot of things you can benefit from. And then there's a Pro one. You know, there's a Pro. There's also great features that you benefit from the Pro. But to begin with, I would recommend you to start with the online store. If you don't know how to navigate on Bluehost, right, pick up your hosting and purchase your hosting. I have a separate video where I show you how to do that. Let's go to my portal now. We are here on my Bluehost portal, right? What I need to do is I need to come here to domains, click on my domains. These are the domains I currently have on my Bluehost account. And I need to come here I need to add domains, right? So to assign a domain, I need to click here on assign a domain. But before I go ahead and assign a domain, I need to come here to, so I need to log into my Namecheap account. This is here, I've already logged in. If you don't have an account with Namecheap, I also have a link of Namecheap in the description so you can use it to grab yourself a domain name with Namecheap. So once you're here, we're going to need something called name servers. So if you click here on the drop down menu here and click on DNS, on DNS, where it says name servers, this area where it says name servers, there's NS1 Bluehost. It's basically the same thing all across Bluehost website. So the name server is the same, but just so you know where to find it, this is the place where to find it. And now we're going to go back to our Namecheap account, right? This is our Namecheap account, and we're going to go to, so we're going to basically have our domain name there and just click on manage. And here on manage, right, you're going to scroll down to a place called name servers. There's a place called Namecheap basics. So if you click on this button, we're going to click here on custom DNS. And here, where you saw name servers, we're going to just copy that and paste it down here. That's it, right? I will do the same. And instead of having one, I'll delete one, I'll have two there, right? So instead of me going here and copying NS2 Bluehost again, I'll just paste the first one and then I'll just edit it out and then I'll put two, right? So once you've done that, you need to press here, save changes, right? That's absolutely fine. You've saved changes. Everything is okay now. Once you've done that, you now need to go to your portal, right? Go to your portal and click here on assign. And here on assign, you need to copy your domain name because that's what you need to assign. So just copy that. And here, use a domain that's not already associated with your account. domain. So just enter that domain name here. And I'm just going to delete com. I'll put com here. So it's starting to verify now. Okay, ownership verified. The name servers for domain shop with oric.com are currently pointing to. So you remember earlier we did with ns1 bluehost.com and ns2 bluehost. So this is where we put it, right? So that's why it appears there. And once you've done that, now the next step is please choose how you would like to assign the domain. Add-on domain, yes, that's how we would like. Please choose that one, the first one. An add-on domain is a domain name that points to a different subdirectory on your account. This gives you the ability to make it look like an entirely different website. A park domain or pointer domain is a domain name that points to the same directory as your primary domain. This means that the website of the park domain will be the same as okay, so you understand basically the concept, but my recommendation will be stick to the first one. Click the first one. Now, step 4, choose add-on directory and subdomain. Please specify a directory you would like to add on, you would like the add-on to point to, right? Use an existing directory. No, I'm not going to choose the first one. I'll stick with the second one. Create a new directory, shop with oric. That's the one that I need to. So leave it to that one. Subdomain, shop with oric, right? And just click here on assign this domain. It's going to take a bit of time, but it's going to assign. So just be a bit patient. It's going to do the job. So it has now been assigned. As you can see here, it says no pending registration expiration. So that's absolutely fine. We've done the job, right? So that's fine. What we need to do here is we need to click here on domains now, my domains. And as you can see, shopwithoric.com has now been successfully activated. Okay, perfect. Now we need to install WordPress. And so basically we need to install and set up WordPress. So what we need to do is we need to go to my site. And here on my site, as you can see, these are some of the domain names that I have already got on my site here. But I'm going to add a new site. So click on add. There's 2 options. You can either create a new site or migrate existing sites, right? So create a new site. Migrate existing site is a little bit different because you're migrating a site from a previous hosting provider, but I have a separate video on how to do that. So I won't really touch the second part. I'll only show you the first one, how to create a new site. So let's stick with the first one, right? It's always great to shop with Oric, right? So that's the point. Shop with Oric, that's the first one. Site tagline is that one. It's always great to shop with Oric. And once you've done it, just click on next. So now here where it says domains, you need to add the domain name, your domain name. So your domain name is shopwithoric.com. That's your domain name. By default, it's going to give me the primary domain name as a domain, but don't choose that. Choose the one that you just installed. It's shopwithoric.com. Directory, don't touch that bit, leave it. Helpful free plugins. So these are just suggestions that I have other alternatives. You can use these ones if you want to, but there's something else that I use. So if you want to use them, but I'll just untick them because I have other alternatives. Once you've done all of that, you now need to click here on next. Okay, I set up the stores now. So Bluehost is asking us a few things. We are updating your homepage. What's the main purpose of Amazing? What's the main purpose of Amazing? And this helps us to streamline and personalize your page. So if you want to go ahead and give Bluehost a little bit more instructions about what you're planning to do, that's absolutely fine. But in this case, I'll just skip it, right? But if you want to go ahead, just go ahead and do it. But I'll just skip it, right? So just skip the step. Congratulations, WordPress installed successfully. So I've successfully installed WordPress on my site, right? So yeah. So here's my password. Make sure you copy this password, right, and keep it somewhere safe because you're going to need it. So, and you need to click here on login to WordPress. So it says file not found, right? 404 error. That's not a problem. So if it does that, you need to go back to your Bluehost dashboard. So this is your Bluehost dashboard. That's fine. Click on my site. So this is your site is shopwithoric.com. Sometime it happens. So just come back here to this page, to your WordPress portal, and click here on manage site. If you try to load your website and then it doesn't load, it just means Bluehost is taking a little bit of time to populate your domain name with the hosting. So you need to come back to your homepage like this, right? Click here on homepage and then click here on my site. You will see here your website is installed, right? So the website that I've connected my name to domain name with is shopwithoric.com. So I need to double check and make sure that the website is installed accordingly. So click here on manage site and see if it's going to be installed, and then click here on login to WordPress. Well, congratulations. As you can see, our website has now been installed. Everything looks perfect, right? So this is our Bluehost dashboard. I can just click here on visit site. This is what it is. This is the sample site. There's quite a lot of things that we need to do here. So let's go back and visit our site, our dashboard again. So we need to do a lot of editing now, a fresh cleanup and install a theme. So that's just the basic WordPress installation. And what I also like is the SSL has also been installed. So I don't need to install the SSL. It has already been done. I mean, I didn't need to install the SSL with the plan that I took, but sometime to get the SSL live, it takes a little bit more. It takes a little bit more time. So here we have the SSL, and so let's do a basic cleanup of our site. So click here on post, and here where it says like post, we need to get rid of that of this post. I love this post, by the way, but this is just like a sample post. And then I'll move that, I'll delete that post permanently. And then we'll move on to pages. There's a few pages that we need to delete. By the way, just so you know, you need a privacy policy, but this privacy policy is just a sample privacy policy. Okay, it is a real privacy policy, but it's just like a template on how you should write a privacy policy. So you still need to do research about how to write your own privacy policy, craft it accordingly, make sure your privacy policy is great and it looks well based on your business needs, right? But for this tutorial, I'll just delete the sample page and the privacy policy. So you will need to install a fresh privacy policy page and loading your privacy policy details in there, right? So that's what you need to do. So here I'll just bulk delete and then I'll move to crash and then click on apply. And once I've done that, I need to go back to crash again. And I need to delete that permanently. So let's just click on that and just click on apply here. Okay, I've done like the very basics, right? So let's go to plugins now. There's a few plugins that I need to get rid of. So let's just dismiss these details for now. I need to get rid of Hello Dolly. Just delete that plugin. I'll also need to get rid of Creative Mail by New4 Digital. Why? Because there's an email marketing platform that I use for my business, and the one that I recommend for my client is called Active Campaign. It has a lot more functionality. It is a lot more advanced compared to a lot of email marketing platforms I've used in the past. So if you want to try Active Campaign, you can try Active Campaign. I'll leave a link of Active Campaign in the description. I also have a playlist on Active Campaign, how to use Active Campaign on your WordPress site. So here I'll deactivate this one. I know it says that message, but I'll just deactivate, right? It says And then, yeah, okay, so I'll deactivate that, and then I'll also delete it. And once I've done that, I need to go, so I need to come here to my settings, and then I need to edit settings. On settings here, I have my email, I have my so I have my nickname. I need to change my nickname to Ulrich, right? So that's my name. I don't want it to be contact. Yes, obviously contact is great, but I prefer my name, right? Where it says profile picture, I need to put a profile picture here. Put a profile picture if you want to, but you don't have to. But it's important you have one. If you want to reset your password, so just click here, set new password, right? Session, log out. You know what? Don't worry about this. So new password, you can set a new password if you want to. Use SEO settings. I'm not going to stress about this bit. I'll just leave it the way it is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And once you've done that, you need to click on update. So, okay, guys, you've managed to connect your Namecheap domain name to Bluehost, right? You have successfully done the first step. You should really congratulate yourself. You've done well, right? Be happy. So you've done the first step. So thank you very much for watching this video. I have other videos about WordPress on my YouTube channel. So I recommend you to go ahead and check those videos. If you need our services, if you need us to build a website for you, if you want us to do any sort of marketing or web design job for you, message me. Right, I'll leave my WhatsApp number in the description. I'll also leave my email detail in the description so you can reach out to me when you need to. So thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.